You know, when you look at a quality of somebody, especially in your industry, it's really a measure of what people say about him. And I have never, ever heard anybody say anything other than, he's the best, he's the greatest, there's nobody better than him. And I think that Mike has demonstrated that in his career. From everywhere that he's gone, he's not only made friends, he's been able to run a really good business. My own personal experience with him is as the head of Marcus Foundation, where he went on to really rescue the Georgia Aquarium, which is very important to the city and state of Georgia. And I think that he's done such a great job there, and he helped in a period that we were having a little turmoil after the death of one of our people, and he brought it back to where it is today, one of the great institutions in the world. And I'm happy to say that after his retirement in January, he's coming back, and he's going to be the CEO and chairman, unpaid. That's his gift to the city of Atlanta and the state of Georgia. It tells you a lot about a guy. That's his way of giving back to the state and the city, and I think that's very admirable. This is a really special guy. In our industry, what we call him in our industry is a mensch, and I think that tops it all. He is a mensch.
There are so many qualities that I think about when I think about Mike. Such qualities as his partnership with industry, with owners, with colleagues, and of course his foresight and support to launch AHOA. Commercially, he has remained relevant for all these years. His prowess is unmatched. He also has his occasional irreverence. Did he really just say that? Yet for me personally, what I admire and have benefited most from Mike is his role as my father at work. He has supported me in times of need, like when he sat down with me at the hospital during my wife's surgery, to taking interest in my personal finances or in my kids to make sure I was doing all the right things and benefiting from his own life experiences. He taught me and modeled the importance of nurturing and supporting the person, not just the employee at work. So Mike is inspiring for so many reasons, but the one that sticks with me is that he opened his heart for me whenever I needed it. Congratulations, well deserved, and I love you, Mike.
To me, Mike Leven truly personifies this award of excellence and inspiration. Through his compassionate leadership, his life is full of exemplary track record, offering employment opportunities to the disabled, the homeless, and senior citizens. As a founding father of AHOA, Mike took on the challenge with courage to eliminate the prejudice and stereotype that existed within the lodging industry against Asian Indian hoteliers. Because of Mike's dedication and of service above himself, our society is more understanding and our humanity more enriched. I have experienced his inclusive worldview and genuine acceptance and respect for different religions, cultures, ethnicity of people and places. Mike is a compassionate leader, a loving husband, a caring father, a trusted friend, and a man of faith. Mike is truly a role model of inspiration and excellence for those who aspire to help themselves.
One of the things my dad is often asked is how over the course of his long career did he maintain the balance between work and community and family. And for those who know him, it's been an amazing accomplishment. First off, though, I would say, and he would say, that he couldn't have done it without his partner, my mother, and his wife of 53 years. That said, over our childhood and even early adulthood, he never wavered in the fact that family was his first priority. And I know this now, but like most people, he had many ups and downs as he built his career, both financially and professionally. But throughout all that time, it never affected his devotion to his family. And like many of the people in this room who are in the hotel business, heavy travel was a way of life. But yet somehow he always showed up at every basketball, football, hockey, or baseball game that we had. And he would come home late Friday nights and get us up at 5 a.m. Saturday morning for practice, or to travel to some godforsaken place to play a game in a remote town. He was just always there. I think, as most in the industry know, there is not a man who has touched more lives and careers in meaningful ways through giving time, mentorship, and counsel. It just seemed like his time was endless, and there was no one he would not help. He devoted an enormous amount of time to his community, to his career, and through all of that, it never once affected the quality time that he spent with his family. And for that, we are eternally grateful.